everybody. Just waiting for some people to pop on. Adjust my light a little bit. I feel like the right side of my face is a little dark. How's everybody doing tonight? So I have my blue, blue head wrap, my blue nails. I must be doing something with blue tonight. Wait for a couple people to pop on here. I went ahead and put on everything instead of making you sit and watch an hour of a makeup tutorial with a million different products. I thought that instead I would just be ready and then I could show you palette 1. So, or palette, no, not palette 1, no, scratch that, palette 4. I think I even called this video palette 1. That's not what I meant at all. So palette 4 is from our Moodstruck Addiction eyeshadow palette. So we have 5 of them. And this one I got when I signed up to be a presenter, and they sent me my presenter's kit. It came with this. And these are the colors. And there are some browns, brassy, and some blues. These are really pretty. So I thought I would use a little bit of all of it. I also learned a couple new things about this palette that were exciting. Like you can use some of these colors for contour and highlight. So I have not tried that before, but I thought I would try it tonight. So we'll see how that looks. All right. So I started out, I washed my face, moisturized, and then I put on my BB Flawless. This is a lightly tinted moisturizer. A little bit of rose water as a toner, and then I put on our Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation, followed by a little bit of our Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer, and some eyebrows, and we're ready to go. So palette 4, I wonder if I'll be able to go back and edit the title of this video, having named it with palette 1, I think. I'm sure I can fix that. Anyhow, so let me get some brushes together here. I'm going to start with my eye primer. And I like using this because it really does help prepare the lids for the colors you're going to use, and it really helps with that color lasting evenly throughout the day. So I just do a little teeny bit like this. You can kind of see. I just put it all over the lid here. And you can put it underneath the lid also. Okay. A little bit of eye primer to start. I'm going to let that dry. All right, where's my lid? Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to start, and I'm going to do kind of a brown. I'm kind of winging it right now. I've done this a couple times, and I just don't know if I want to go more blue or if I want to go more brown. There's some really pretty colors in here. I could also do a little bit of both. I'm kind of leaning that way. I think what I'm going to do is start with this one right here. It's called Arrogant, and just do a nice base with that all over my lid, just avoiding the highlight section right under my brow. So as always, I'm going to use this brush. The bristles are really close together. It's shorter, a little bit flat on top. And I'm just going to go in, and I'm going to take a little bit of this color right here, Arrogant. And it doesn't take a lot because these are very highly pigmented shadows. And I'm just going to come in here. Ooh, that's dark. That is really much darker than I expected. I'm going to go with it. That's really pretty. I'm going to go kind of just back off a little bit from what I originally intended and do some coverage right on the base of that lid there. I have that primer, so it picked up on that pigment real quick, didn't it? There we go. Okay, and a little bit on this lid here. I did not clean my brushes today, as I promised I would last night. I really need to clean these suckers. I mean, it doesn't seem to be a problem, but I can almost kind of like feel the difference since I have some of that product building up on there. So this is from our Moodstruck Addiction Palette, number 4. Reason I'm presenting this tonight is because last night I was talking about our presenters kits, and we have a lot of people who are kitnappers. That's what we call them, and there's nothing wrong with that. And what it is because the kits, the presenters kits, are really our best deal. It's $99 for a bag of makeup that's worth almost $300. And it's to help people start a business. And they have everything they need to get started and just start presenting and to start selling. But you can get this whole bag of makeup with no obligation to sell for 99 bucks. And this is the palette number 4 that comes in it. That is why I'm doing this tonight. Okay, I'm gonna get a little braver and go a little bit higher with it. Okay, here we go. So again, here are the colors we're using. I started with Arrogant, and now I'm going to go in and I'm going to actually use this Honest color. It's kind of like a pretty light, seafoamy, light blue. And I think I'll use my angled shadow brush. Looks like this, and I have, this has 2 ends. I have a sponge on one end, and then I have the angled shadow brush on this side, and it's really nice. This is a little bit looser than the first brush I used, and so I'm going to go in there and I'm just going to grab a little bit of that Honest, okay, and then give it a little tap, and I'm going to go in here like this so we can get some of that blue going. And I'm even going to go a little bit with this right under my lower lid. And the reason that I'm doing that is because when I go back to do my eyeliner, I'm going to use the dark blue from this palette as my eyeliner and just brush it right on. Pretty. You can see that shimmer. Can you see that shimmer? I'm not sure if you can. I can see it in my big ring light. Okay. All right, I'm going to start in on the crease a little bit more, and I'm going to use my crease brush. Maybe I am. Where is that? Here it is. And I'm going to take Cheerful, and it's this blue right here. It's very pretty. This is why I'm wearing blue tonight. Take a little bit of that Cheerful on your crease brush and just start working it in and start working that V. And I already did all my other makeup tonight. I did my foundation and my concealer, moisturized with my BB Flawless, which is lightly tinted. I did all that before going live tonight because it's ridiculous for me to go on live every night for an hour plus doing stuff that you guys have already seen with a million different product names when I can just focus on one. Time to blend, 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 blend. Okay? So you're going to use a big brush like this, nice loose bristles and a lot of them, and you're going to blend and just work that product. This is why I didn't go all the way up to my brow with this darker color, because I would be blending all night. And I just realized I forgot to go under my lid on the other eye with that Honest color. I'm going to go back and do that. So my angled shadow brush. I'm just going to go under here. And that'll be really nice when I go back with that blue eyeliner. Okay, Tender right here. This color is, you can use this for so many things. And I use it for highlighting all the time. Even when I'm using another palette, I come into palette number 4 to use Tender for all my highlighting. I use a brush like this. It's kind of longer. And I go in there and I get some of that kind of shimmery, blondish color. And I come up, and this is going to kind of help you lighten this all up, okay? So you're going to highlight under the brow. You're going to highlight, if you want, above your brow. For a quicker look, you can just put a little highlight right here, right on your cheekbone, each side, okay? And then for that pop, it'll help open up your eyes. You put a little bit right here, right on your tear duct. See that? Okay, now we're gonna blend, blend, blend. I feel like I didn't use enough of that blue. And I thought I would use a real quiet couple of lip colors to finish up tonight. I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna get some more of that Honest here. And we have some really pretty blue mineral pigments also. One of my favorites is Naive. Okay. And I'm going to go in here and I'm going to get my eyeliner brush. Maybe. And I'm going to take this dark blue at the end. It's called Triumphant. And I'm going to do my eyeliner with it. This is a really beautiful color for eyeliner. And if you have darker tones, you can absolutely work your crease with this color as well. You can't be afraid to use a little bit of that. Can you see it? You see that blue? And I'm going to go underneath with it too. And I did that little bit of Honest under here. I'm probably going to use some concealer and take a little bit of that away when I'm done. But I want to show you guys something very cool about this palette. Just a minute. Moving my light to the other side tomorrow. This is really getting, I don't know why I'm having trouble with this right eye all the time. I just feel like I'm having a hard time seeing. over there. Heard somebody get out of bed. And it's just me and the boys right now. Ken went to the gym to pick up Emma. And Olivia's over at a friend's house. So who is up there getting out of bed? He's either 2 or 4. And this video could end very soon. Okay, go. I'm going to go back to that tender color. And I'm just going to put a little bit of out here because it just feels heavy to me tonight. And then I'm going to show you real quick what this woman showed me today. This was amazing. I was watching somebody use this palette. This is palette number 4. It comes with the presenter's kit. And what she did is she took a brush. I don't have the brush that she had, so I'm going to try to just make do with what I have. And I've never done this before, so this could be really disastrous. Stay tuned. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. This is what she did. I really should put on some mascara and finish this look, but watch. She went to this palette, palette number 4. She had similar coloring to me. I think this is going to be okay if I do it in the right spot. And she took this color, Arrogant, with a brush, a much nicer brush than I'm using. I'm kind of scared. Do you see that? Did I just lose 10 pounds or what? How cool is that? Kind of looks like I'm getting a beard now. I better chill out. Okay, I gotta blend this. Hold on. Oh, I thought it'd be funny to do it live for the first time, and it's just making me blush. That's good because my blush didn't come today, so hopefully it'll be here on Tuesday. All right, so she used this to do contour. This side looks better than my other side, doesn't it? This side looks like a mess. More, less, take it off completely. Okay, and then she took it, I don't know how far I want to go with this. I don't know how much I'm loving it. I look like I have sideburns. And then she went, oh my gosh, down the sides of her nose, which narrows your nose. Is it narrowing my nose, you guys? I think it looks like I got punched in the nose a little bit. You know, some of these videos are bound to be bombs, right? It's live. What can I do? And then, I'm scared to keep going. And then she used it up here. Oh my goodness, here I go. That one doesn't look so bad, does it? That one looks okay. This, though, this is another story. I don't even know how to fix it. Okay, now the idea is that then you have to come in with a lighter color. And I have my concealer. Where's my concealer? And you have to use that. Oh no, you don't. That was the whole point. Because with this palette, you're going to use a blending bud, and you're going to use that color, Tender, okay? And you're going to use that for your highlighting, and it's going to just magically fix everything I've just done. Ready? And your Cupid's bow. Just occurred to me I missed a piece. I'm going to go back to that scary contour again, and you have to go lower. Like here. and here. I'm very concerned about this guy. I think it's because the light is so different on that side. Okay, and then go back in for that tender and highlight. I think, I'm trying to remember how she did it. I think she came up here a little bit, like this. A little bit in here. Clearly it was not her first time ever doing it, like it is mine right now. It just looks really shiny to me on here. Is that how it looks to you guys? A little more, and then I'm gonna fill in between here, that highlight. Can you see it? Okay. And then I'm gonna blend it, and it's gonna be magic, right? Or not. Anyway, so I know I'm in kind of the right areas. I'm sure that this takes more practice than just popping on here and watching a couple tutorials and being able to do it, but you kind of get the idea. Hi, Jenny. Okay, so there's the highlighting and the contours. Do I look gaunt? Can you see that? And then you would finish with blush. Here, I don't have the blush yet. It's coming next week though, and then I'll have that full complete look. I do have though a little bit of pressed powder that I can use to kind of take away that shine that happened there, because that's just, I'm very shiny. You can also do this highlighting part. I've seen people do it with our Skin Perfecting Concealer. That take a little bit of it away there. Get the idea? It's my very first time ever trying that, and I decided to do it live tonight. I think I kind of look like I got punched right here, but yeah, really, not bad for the first time, huh? I don't know why it makes me go. I'm not sure how to lighten this line other than to add more product, so I'm gonna leave it. It is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some lashes. So I worked out of Moodstruck Addiction Palette for tonight, and I wanted to show that you can use it not just on your eyes, but that you can also use it for highlight and contour on your face. Practice, practice, practice. So I'm gonna curl my eyelashes and put on some of this 3D mascara. Roll the wand on my hand a little bit, and then on. Never ceases to amaze me. It's just so dramatic. All right, ow, that was my elbow. And now I'm gonna seal in that other eye, and we're gonna move to lips. I'm looking at that highlight contour. I can't really get past this mess up over here. It looks good here. I don't know, maybe I didn't do enough. It looks good on the Cupid's bow too, but like the top is so dark. Can you see that? I don't know, pretty good for my first time, I think. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Lots of room for improvement. Seal it in. Seal it in. Get those fibers to stay on there all day long. And according to my cousin, into the next 2 days. I don't recommend wearing this for 2 whole days, but nice to know you can. What do you think? All right, so we have eyes. We have what some would call, maybe just me, contour and highlight happening. This is really bad. Look, I can't get rid of it. I'd have to use concealer over it. Thanks, Cho. How are you? I was using palette 4. It comes in the presenter's kit. And I was showing that you can use it not just for your eyes, but also for highlight and contour. And it didn't turn out too bad. It was my first time ever trying it. I thought I'd try it live. Okay, so I'm going to finish with lips. And I'm going to use kind of a neutral couple of colors because I've had a few people who are asking about some more mellow colors. My cousin Nancy in particular was looking for something that was a little bit lighter and nude and just kind of a for the day at the office kind of color. Here you go. So this one, this pencil, it's called Pouty. I love this color. I'm filling in because I'm going to put a gloss over it. I'm not going to use a lipstick over it tonight. I wore this to a luncheon yesterday, and it lasted through the whole lunch, and I still had it on when I went home. Thanks, Lisa. I know. I mean, who would think, like, Barbie color? I was so scared the first time I tried blue. I was like, I don't know. Growing up in the 80s, it was kind of taboo by the time we got to the 90s, right? I'm getting used to it, though. I'm getting a little bit braver with the colors. Can you do a live video one day and try different lip stain colors? Uh-huh. But you know, Cho, the stains, they stain, and they really stay on. I mean, I have to scrub, scrub, scrub. If I'm wearing a stain and I go live that night and I'm not going to use that color, I have to really scrub and exfoliate to get that color off. So I don't know if I could do a live and try on different stains back to back. I could just do a stain like once each night, end with a stain for a week or something like that. Or you know what I could do? I could bring over a couple friends and have them, we could each put on a stain. That's a good idea. There you go. I feel very highlighty. It's so funny because we use all these products to kind of take out the shine, and then what do? We put the shine back on. Okay. Isn't that a pretty color? I mean, it's so natural looking. I love this pencil. And then I'm using a neutral-ish color lip gloss on top of it. And this one is Luxe. I use this a lot. I like this. I can put this over stains. I can put this over pretty much any color pencil. The lip pencil, Lisa, is called Pouty. It's my favorite. Isn't that nice? I just love that color. I love that color. I could probably wear this every day. You're welcome. 70s look. Big eyes, nude lips. Yes. And that is it. So I did all my makeup before I came on. I didn't want to do, you know, a whole nother hour of live, or to start doing an hour of live every night where, you know, I have a couple people watching. I wanted to really, you know, kind of mix it up. So tonight I decided that I would show Moodstruck Addiction Palette number 4. These colors are your browns, your brasses, and your blues. For my highlighting, I used the Arrogant color with a smaller brush. Came in here and across here and on each side of my nose. And then I used Tender, which has a bit too much shimmer in it if you ask me, but I used that and I did my highlighting here, 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 here. Gives you kind of a narrowing straight on like that. Okay, and this palette comes in the presenter's kit, which is why I was showing it tonight. That presenter's kit comes with everything, but someone asked me, I think it was Rami, asked me which eyeshadow palette came in the presenter's kit, and it's this one. You can do a ton with this. Another presenter, I even saw one person take that Tender color and put it right on top of her, what did she have on? I think she used a pencil, and then she used, it wasn't a gloss. I know it wasn't a gloss. I think it was one of the Opulence lipsticks. And then she came in with that Tender, and she put it right on the bottom lip, and it gave it just that little bit of pop. Turned out really pretty. I forgot to put mascara on my bottom lashes, but I don't even think I need it because I used that pretty blue color for eyeliner down there. The Triumphant. That's what I used for my eyeliner tonight. So these are the colors I was featuring. And that's it. That's the look. Okay, if you have any questions, just drop me a line. I'll get back to you. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night. Bye.